Chapter 10 Fun with Magnets. Introduction. You must have seen a magnet many times. You must have played with them too. Have you ever wondered why magnets attract certain metals?
Who discovered magnets? Magnets are special substances that attract some metal pieces towards them. There is an interesting story about how magnets were discovered. In ancient Greece, there was a shepherd named Magnus. One day when he was out with his sheep, the base of his stick and the nails of his shoes stuck to the black rock on which he was standing. The rock was later found to attract iron pieces. It was named as magnetite. The story of magnets dates back to the 1st century BCE. In older times, magnets were made from naturally occurring magnetic materials. These days, magnets are also made from certain metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt. These are called artificial magnets. They are made in different shapes such as rectangular, oval, and horseshoe shape.
What magnets do? You know that when you bring a safety pin or an iron nail close to a magnet, it will be attracted towards the magnet. If you leave the iron nail, it will stick to the magnet. Thus, an iron nail is said to be magnetic in nature. Substances such as iron, cobalt, and nickel and their mixtures with other metals are magnetic in nature. Things such as cloth, plastics, and wood are not attracted by a magnet and are hence known as non-magnetic.
What are poles of magnets? The force of a magnet is strongest at 2 points. These are called the poles of a magnet. These are termed as North Pole, N, and South Pole, S. A magnet always has both the poles, irrespective of its size and shape. A rectangular magnet is called a bar magnet, and one of its ends is the North Pole and the other is the South Pole.
How do poles behave? In general, we can say that like poles repel each other, but unlike poles attract each other.
How does a magnet tell direction? This property of the magnets was known to people in the ancient times, and they used it to find directions. The first magnetic compass was probably made in China. These days also, we use magnetic compass to find location when we go out in the sea or in an unknown terrain. A magnetic compass has a thin magnetic needle and a dial with the directions on it. When the needle is placed on a flat surface, it always points to the north-south direction. The dial is then rotated to match the direction of the needle with the directions written on the dial. This helps to know the exact direction of navigation. Can we make a magnet? You can suspend this newly made magnet with a thread and see if it rests in the same direction as a compass needle. These days, magnets are also made by passing electricity through a wire wound around an iron bar. Such magnets are called electromagnets. What are temporary and permanent magnets? Take a bar magnet and bring an iron key near it. The key will stick to the magnet. Now bring another iron needle near the key. You will find that the needle sticks to the key. Now, remove the key from the bar magnet. You will see the needle separates from it. The key acts as a magnet as long as it sticks to the bar magnet. Such magnets are called temporary magnets, whereas the bar magnet is a permanent magnet.
How to take care of the magnets? A magnet may lose its magnetic behavior if it falls or is heated or beaten. Magnets need to be stored properly. Bar magnets should be kept in a wooden box with unlike poles on the same side and a piece of iron touching their ends on both sides. Magnets should be kept away from electrical gadgets such as television, music system, and mobile phones. Magnets are used in many devices that we use in our daily life. They are used in ATM cards, mobiles, television, computers, audio and video tapes, and so on. Big magnets are used in the junkyard to separate magnetic materials from junk for recycling. In a nutshell, a magnet is a substance that attracts metals such as iron, nickel, and cobalt. Substances attracted by a magnet are called magnetic. Substances not attracted by a magnet are called non-magnetic. A magnet has two poles where its force is the strongest. A freely suspended magnet always points to the north-south direction. The end pointing to the north is called the North Pole, and the end pointing to the south is called the South Pole. Like poles of two magnets repel each other, whereas the unlike poles of two magnets attract each other. Magnets should be stored carefully and kept away from electrical gadgets such as television, microwave, audio systems, and mobile phones.